All right, let's do the first assignment with Canva. I have logged in using my student ID number. I have chosen the presentation type when it asked me what I wanted to make. You can choose a print document also or social media. It doesn't really matter. Just don't choose document or spreadsheet. And I'm going to call this 5 nouns. And this is for DDSN 361. And it's pretty easy to use if you haven't used Canva before. You can choose different layouts, but we're just going to I'm going to choose some pictures of things that I like that I have pre-populated. So I just dragged and dropped them in like this from my downloads, just drop them right in and they go right here into the uploads folder. And you're going to pick 5 images that describe you or that you want to share with the class to introduce yourself. So I'm just picking a few. I just went to Disneyland with my family over the summer. It was crowded. I like to teach. This is me teaching in Makerspace. I'm going to move this behind the other one by sending it to back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. What else? And I'll do this one. So it's a piece of art I made. So I like art. I like to make art. And ideally, we would kind of arrange these a little better. And so the ones on the side, the little pill-shaped ones, will crop the image. And the ones in the corner will constrain and resize the image like that. Let's see if I can get this one to fit over here. And it'll automatically kind of snap to where it wants to go. And if you double click on it, you can change the crop area and then hit return. So there, I just did that. I move this over, crop out that ugly ceiling, and notice it kind of tells you when you're aligned with everything. And this one goes like this. And there. And then here, we're going to use some text. And we're going to write some words that describe yourself. I also want you to include your name so we know who you are. Again, you can resize the text. It's a contextual toolbar. So if you have the text selected, you'll see a different toolbar than if you have an image selected. So if I select the text, I can change the text size here. I can move this around. I can change the size of the box that it's in. You can rotate it. It'll tell you the direction. I'm going to undo, Control Z, and put this over here. Why is this not nice? And okay, and then I can change the alignment here. What else? Artist, mom, teacher, traveler. This is getting too big. Foodie. I like to cook. Traveler. Okay. And you can change the font here if you like. You can choose different styles of fonts that you want. Be sure that they're readable so that we can tell what you're talking about. And then if I want to change the background of the document, I can, if you click on the background of the document, it'll give you some background colors to choose from. And if you click the text, you can change the text of the color of the text like this. And I might make those a little bigger. And then the line height is here. So line spacing, I can tighten that up a little bit if I want. change this one to white. And that's about it. Easy peasy. That's all you got to do. You can play with it more if you want, but you don't have to. So to turn it in, you can take a screenshot, which is Command Shift 5 or 4 on a Mac. I think it's Command Shift Function F4, F5 on a PC. Then you hit Share, Download, and you can just upload a JPEG. So I'm going to download that JPEG and then I'm going to upload it to Canva. All right, that's it. Easy peasy.